All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Onsite Podcast. I'm your host, David. Today, we're joined by newly added member, Bright. And we got old, faithful, reliable Angel in the cut.
Here.
Today, we're just going to be breaking down NFL free agency, discussing some of the biggest moves because, you know, it's been a fucking wild one, I think.
For sure.
I think this free agency alone has, like, surpassed, like, NBA. I think, like...
Yeah,
not in recent years, but it's like caught up to NBA, not surpassed, but like caught up to the
yeah, there's
craziness.
definitely a lot more movement than there usually is. Like, bro, I can get away with getting Madden 23 and making a few tweaks, you know what I mean? So I don't got to get Madden 24. No, you got to buy the new one.
Yeah, bro, this one's going to be insane. A lot of pieces moving around different teams and, you know,
a lot of familiar faces becoming faces of new teams. This is going to be different.
Yeah, exactly. But let's break down our favorite teams' moves, how they're doing. We'll start off with you, Angel. The Raiders. What are you thinking about their free agency?
You know, it's pretty crazy. The Raiders used to be known for being nasty, vicious on defense. They're trying to headhunt you, and I think we're getting back to that with having Antonio Pierce, bro. I mean, you have Christian Wilkins. They just signed him one. I think he was the second best defensive lineman outside of Chris Jones that you could have gotten him. Mm-hmm. So picking him up, giving Max Crosby a homie that he can go and in the trenches with and terrorize Patrick Mahomes, give him more reasons to cry, bro. I like it, you know. So wow. I think that makes that puts a huge capital. It's a huge
exclamation mark.
Yeah, exactly.
On the squad. I think with Max Crosby and wasn't it Wilkins?
Yeah,
bro,
they're gonna be a nasty duo.
Interior and out, like the outside pass rush is gonna be fucking nuts because Max Crosby already gets there by himself.
Yeah.
Now you got this problem, and this dude has a motor just like Max Crosby.
And he talks shit heavy, bro.
Bro, they're going to be scary defensive line. I think they're like, I feel like that's my favorite move so far, free agency, but
yeah.
Don't you think it's also kind of weird how he left the Dolphins, though? Like, Wilkins? He was happy on there, and then...
I mean, but I think they were... So I heard the story was that it were like $2 million off in contract negotiations, and the Dolphins never revisited that with him. So that's why he went to the Raiders.
Okay.
So that was last season.
I love it, bro. I'm so hyped.
I mean, you don't got anything to be sad about.
Bro, we haven't had a defensive lineman since like Warren Sapp. A real defensive tackle?
Didn't you guys have Chandler Jones?
He's outside. He's outside.
Oh,
we haven't had a defensive
like interior D-line.
Interior D lineman since Warren Sapp, and even then we got old Sapp, bro.
I'm pretty sure there was one after Warren.
I promise. We'll look back, bro.
We'll look back.
Bro has never.
You guys had to have had one, just probably not a memorable one.
They're all ass, bro. I've been a fan. I know they're all ass outside of homeboy.
Used to disappointment.
Yeah, bro. I'm used to it, bro. I'm a Raider fan. I'm loyal, and it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. Okay. It's tough being a Raiders fan, but things are looking up, especially if you guys trade up for a QB or get Fields. So it'd be insane to look at. All right, Bright. How you feeling about the Steelers move?
Hey, I'm happy about the Steelers for now. Last season we got rid of Matt Canada, so no more fucking screens when we need 10 yards to get a fucking first down. So that's good. We picked up Russ Wilson, and we also stole Patrick Queen. You know, AFC North, taking one from a rival. That's going to be big, especially we got a dog he's a hard hitter. He likes to go after people and is not afraid to shoot the shit.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really good. And I feel like with our signings this offseason, it's really going to show what exactly is the problem with the Steelers. We were always complaining first an OC issue, then a QB issue. It's going to be a point where it's going to be a coaching staff issue, or are we going to be, okay, we can't really blame Russ anymore. It's more like, okay, this year is the year we figure out what's wrong with the Steelers.
Mike Tomlin. Imagine, bro. Imagine it ends up being Mike Tomlin this whole time.
Yeah.
That was just like
he's been coasting.
Surprise, bro. Like
the Doc Rivers of the NFL, bro.
And we've been defending him. We've been defending Tomlin.
You know what I mean? Doc Rivers of the NFL, bro. He's been holding on to those rings that Roethlisberger got him for a while now.
Because he hasn't had a losing season. That's the one thing about him. He's held it strong. He's done his job, and he's always succeeded.
But he also hasn't had a quarterback since Big Ben.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, like a elite level, or like, you know, Big Ben was really good.
Yeah.
Exclude his end of years, but yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, they were still making playoffs, which is nuts.
Yeah, and he was doing his job, but like the defense, you know, is always going to be there. Now that you do have Patrick Queen, right, in the middle, I feel like they were looking for that with who was it, Devin Bush a while ago,
right?
Yeah,
and then Ryan Shazier got hurt, unfortunately, like a long ass time ago. So you guys really haven't had a linebacker, I think, like of that caliber until now with Patrick Queen.
So our defense line, our D line has always been solid. That's the one thing, like when you play against Steelers, people tend to fear is like that D line's going to get to you one way or
I think
another.
just that defense in general is gonna.
Our corners are good. Joey Porter did phenomenal this year.
Yeah.
Now we've noticed that the middle linebacker has always been our weak spot. Teams have always targeted that area.
Yeah.
And that's how they succeeded. Now they won't be able to do that to us. And as long as our offense can move the ball down the fucking field, we'll be good.
Yeah, bro.
So how do you feel about the Russell Wilson?
I'm happy with it. I mean, obviously Denver did him dirty. We got him on a deal. So
Yeah, hella
right now
deal.
he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. Like, hey, you guys did me dirty. I did good last year. And you guys just basically blamed everything on me. Told me like, hey, we want you to change the terms of your contract.
Yeah.
You guys want me to do all that? Now I'm coming back. Whole people making fun of me of the whole let's ride Broncos country. Let's ride. It is.
Country now.
Yeah.
It is. We ain't gonna start that.
Is
but
it his job to lose, or going against Kenny Pickett?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is his job to lose.
I mean, the Bills quarterback went back, right? The old Bills quarterback, what's his name?
Fuck, I know who you're talking about.
He
too.
went back over there, right, to back up Josh Allen again.
Mitch Trubisky.
He went back, right?
Yeah, he
Okay.
went back.
So that, I mean, you guys. What about Rudolph?
He's still there. He's gonna be the third string.
I thought he just signed somewhere.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he went to like Tennessee or something.
Maybe.
Let me fucking NFL.com this bitch real quick.
Yeah.
What is it? AFC South?
Yeah.
They're
Oh no.
Yeah, the RAFC South. He did go to Tennessee. Wow.
Yeah, so you guys really have a dual battle
Yeah,
over there
just two
between Kenny
men.
Pickett and Russ. But the thing is, though, Russ wasn't playing bad, bro.
holy mid-off.
Hey, Russ, if you think about it, Russ wasn't wasn't.
No, he
bad.
didn't do bad on the back end, bro. He
was-
just couldn't beat the Raiders. No, but he did. He didn't beat the Raiders for like the last 2 years.
True, but he was also in Denver. He was the scapegoat. If you think about it, there's
Yeah.
a lot of problems with Denver going on, and everyone found it easy. Like, oh, let's just blame him. You can drive us down the field, but you can't finish.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's look at the defense. They gave up how many points to the fucking Dolphins? 71.
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
it
shows
was up
him-
there, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like they give up.
that was like
much?
me when I play you in Madden. And shit.
Hey. We don't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about that.
So
Yeah, but I mean, things are looking up, I think, in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
You know, AFC North, whenever we play each other, you actually never know who's going to win because you can be the better team coming in. But when you come there, everyone plays like we're all fighting for a meal. Everybody wants to eat. And think about it. We all play like we're fighting
Well,
for
I
a
can
meal.
tell you one thing this year: Pittsburgh's not going to win the division, bro. You got fucking Bengals and Ravens, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
They're like, who else is in the division? Pittsburgh,
Bengals,
Bengals, and
Ravens,
Browns.
Oh,
and Ravens.
Bengals, Ravens,
Bro.
Browns,
Hey,
Steelers.
man. Hey, three AFC teams made the playoffs last year.
it's gonna be 2 probably this year.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Ravens and Bengals if Joe Burrow stays healthy.
You doubting us. Never count the Steelers out, man.
that's the crazy part, bro. I doubt the Steelers the last 3-4 years. And they have been like making wild card at least
Like 9 and 8.
Yeah,
Like right there.
9 and 8, 8-8, but oh no. Oh,
Yeah,
8
you know
and
who?
8
You know
different
what
times.
team is gonna win their division this year?
Bucks, bro.
Tampa Bay, bro. Fuck Kirk Cousins, bro. We're coming in this shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna be live. Looking at the deals here, re-sign Baker. We didn't do shit, bro. To be honest, we didn't sign no big free agents, but re-signing Baker, Mike Evans, and then bringing back Levante David. They did bring back a old safety that they had like 2 or 3 years ago, Jordan Whitehead.
You guys
Fucking
you guys
dog.
still have Winfield too, right? He resigned.
Yeah, they franchise tag.
They
Do you guys
franchise
have
tagged him?
Whitehead still or
No, Whitehead just came back, so I think he was on the Jets last.
okay?
And we were really missing that like safety spot because we had Ryan Neal from Seattle. Just wasn't really doing it. And then they also traded Carlton Davis. He was a fucking dog, but for
Yeah.
a 3rd round pick.
That's a good.
And they honestly we couldn't afford him. Like they have already Jamil Dean and they have Zion McCollum, like all these guys in the backfield. And it's like, bro, I don't know. I don't know if we could be paying all these dudes, and he's getting up there in age too. So
I do really like them dedicating to Baker and again dedicating to Mike Evans. At first during the season, I was like, you might as well just trade Mike Evans the way it's looking like you guys might part
Yeah.
ways, get something for him. But Baker helped them out a lot. I feel like Baker figured out the Mike Evans and especially Rashard White. Amazing. They played phenomenal together. They complemented.
yeah, I think we just need
A complimentary back there though.
Yeah, because Rashad White, don't get me wrong, he's a great pass catcher and he runs it fairly decent, but yeah, man, I think he needs a little help. We need a
Give
little more
him
juice.
Marshawn Lloyd, bro. Give
Probably
him
a change of pace
SC
back.
running back.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
change of pace.
they got some dogs back there, but it's not like a significant guy. So we'll see what they do in the draft. But they also need some shit on defense because, yeah, man, I don't know. We got some old ass. We got an old ass defense.
Hey,
bro.
but that defense beat the.
Did Vita Vea take a step down, or he's still?
Nah, bro, he's
He's
the
still-
middle.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He's-
you don't even need 2 D tackles.
That's
You
what
just
I'm
put
saying.
him there, bro, and he's
Bro,
fucking
his
clogs
big
up the whole
ass.
game. 300-pound fucking.
Who do you guys have at edge?
We have there's a rookie who led the team in sacks. Yaya Diaby. He's fucking good. Joe Tyren, he's like solid. Who else is our other guys? Well, Shaq Barrett went to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And then Levante David's the linebacker. And then we have, I don't know if they're going to get Devin White, but it kind of sounds like he might come back.
I
Yeah.
feel like he'll come back.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a real reason for him to leave.
Yeah, I think it's just our secondary, bro. Our secondary always gets cooked because they're always risky as fuck. Like Carlton Davis, like a little bit on the slower side, in my opinion, but he always just got fucking cooked. Who are the losers in this NFL free agency so far?
Let Bryce
Start off
yeah.
right.
All right. I will have to go with the Jets. The Jets, we all know, we can tell what they need. I will say they made one good move, which is signing Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor was a great move for them because they didn't have a backup QB. They didn't have a QB in general last season. They didn't have anybody they can depend on.
Zach Wilson's on QB, bro.
I mean, bro, we're talking about scapegoats. Zach Wilson.
He's a fucking scapegoat.
Bro.
We saw 3 seasons of him. Here's the thing. We saw 3 full seasons of Zach Wilson, and did you see him progress any better?
I feel like I did
This
a
last
little
year,
bit.
he
Yeah,
did good, bro.
I just think it's the line, bro. I think Aaron Rodgers would have had almost the same problems.
New York has a line issue, bro. Giants and Jets.
And that's exactly why I'm saying this offseason, their goal should have been to focus on their O-line. They didn't do shit with it. When you have your own players going on Twitter saying, damn, looking at all these O-line signings, it's like you see what the issue is and you're not assigning it. You're not assessing. You're not going for it. You're just going ahead and signing everything else. You also lost Bryce Huff. So, okay, there goes one of your dogs on defense. So now, really, what are you going to do? How can you make up?
I mean, I think their defense will be there because they're stacked and they have that depth. But
yeah, their defense isn't going anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
You got Keenan Williams, Sauce.
But I agree, though. I think them not going for like I mean, there's still people out there right now. I mean, I don't know how well this is going to age because there's David Bakhtiari and Tyron Smith who are older, but they could still, I think, perform well.
Tyron Smith has to be at right tackle though, bro, or left tackle, because if he goes to right, dude got obliterated. The year that he played right tackle for the Cowboys, he got dog walked.
I think they have a left tackle opening spot, but I think it'd probably be David, whatever, Bakhtiari from the Packers to reunite with old Aaron Rodgers. But I think they are losers. I don't think they've never really done anything.
No, they need to at least get some more wide receivers on there too, bro.
Yeah.
You can't trust the old heads like Aaron Rodgers thought.
Who's your losers, Angel?
Oh, dude, we're
Or
gonna
loser so far?
Yeah, loser so far right now. I mean, you gotta go with the Cowboys just because you're seeing moves being made by the Eagles that are making them progressively better, and you're stagnant. You know, I think Jerry Jones. You seen how he was talking about he's gonna go all in this year?
Yeah.
I think he's going all into his problems. You know, like he's trying to figure out what's the real issue because he's not helping. Like he's paying Dak big money, right?
Yeah.
Number 1 money.
Yeah.
Or is he's number 2 on the cap?
Yeah, he's up there. His cap is like, I think
50,
Dre sent me something crazy.
58 mil or something like that, right? And then Deshaun Watson's like 60 something mil.
Yeah. Cap hits fat.
Yeah, bro. I mean, both of those guys, I don't know if they deserve what they're getting, but it is what it is. I think Cowboys are really shitting the bed right now. You're going into the the season. If the season started today, Deuce Vaughn is your running back, bro.
Yeah, no running back either.
5'2" running back.
That's a problem.
Hey, no hate to Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn's tight, though.
I fuck with Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn is tight, but to like 4th and 1 and you're throwing Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah, I would just fucking slide in there, bro.
You know what I mean? That's crazy, bro.
He can probably slide in between tackles, but outside of that, not really much else.
Yeah.
I mean, they also got Rico Dwaddle.
Yeah.
But
it's just, I don't know, man. You lose Brandon Cooks this year?
I think he might be signed still, but he might be a free agent. I'm not sure.
Okay, I got to
resign
yeah.
him.
I think they lost. Did they lose Gallup too?
Gallup is gone. Gallup is gone, or they're trying
Who's
to.
the receivers?
Gallup
CeeDee
is
Lamb
gone?
They have CeeDee Lamb.
and Cooks.
Gallup is gone?
I think he was gone. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I did not know that.
That's what I'm saying, man. Dallas is in trouble. It's just on the offensive side when you got other teams that are doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah, I think what sucks too is obviously all eyes are on Dallas, and then Jerry Jones saying, "Oh, we're gonna go fucking all in," and then
Bro
hasn't made one signing, bro.
Bro hasn't
Anything
done
is insane.
anything. And I feel like what makes it even worse is they let go of Zeke last year, saying like, okay, we're going to rock with Pollard. Pollard doesn't have his best year, but of course you can say he went to a full workhorse.
Yeah.
And he's not built for that. So you realize, okay, we need another back to complement Pollard. Someone that we can use kind of as a change of pace back, so we can switch it up.
Yeah.
We know who we need. Why do you then let Pollard go? Now,
And you're linked to Derrick Henry during the amid the trade rumors and at the mid season,
And then the start of free agency too.
and the start of free agency. Like, he wants to get a deal done. Allegedly, you want to get a deal done, and he goes to Baltimore on a super cheap deal, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
A team friendly deal.
Team friendly deal, and oh, dude, it just doesn't make sense. Jerry Jones all in.
Or I seen something with the
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? What am I gonna say,
all
bro?
in.
Skip Bayless.
All in.
No, not all in ass or whatever. No,
all
no.
in my ass.
I was gonna say like Jerry Jones has never been the same since Ezekiel Elliott when he signed him to that fat contract. But I'm just thinking of tweets that made me laugh. But
That's funny.
the all in my ass shit is crazy.
Hey, that comma wasn't there, it would have gone.
see the
wrong
memes for that
way.
Yeah, bro.
I
That
seen the
comma's-
Spider-Man stopping the truck.
That comma's doing the Lord's work, bro.
That comma's doing everything there.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
That comma's doing more than Jerry Jones, bro.
Another team that's doing some. I mean, they're just cleaning house, bro. The Broncos, Denver. I don't like the Justin Simmons getting released. I feel like he still had a lot left, and I think he's one of the top safeties in the league. But the fact that you're bringing this up earlier, like they haven't done shit either. Like just releasing players, cut Russ, eating dead cap, like they're just having
Judy away,
trading Jerry Jeudy for a 6 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I think that's just a fat L. I mean, I understand they're rebuilding, but like they're gonna probably be rebuilding for like the next 2 seasons. I think
It set them back with the fact that they traded so much to get Russ, and then
Yeah.
you're still on the contract for him. You're on the hook for him this upcoming year.
Yeah,
It's a bad move, man.
They're on the hook for
Because
him
you were
for
supposed to
2
be win
years.
now. You're going from win
Yeah.
now to closing your window, and Sean Payton was there to win, and he's did the same shit that what's his name McDaniels did to the Raiders, bro. It's an AFC West thing. It's tragic.
tragic. Yeah, I just think. I mean, I understand the rebuild, the whole shit, but the moves that they made prior to this, and then the fact that they're not really making any moves now. I don't know if they're trying to get young blood in there or like what, but
Yeah.
it's just not looking too hot in Denver.
I feel like it could be actually a good move for them if you think about it. They're cleaning house. They have to eat what is I think like almost $70 million for Russ contract, 30 for the next 2 years. They're on the hook for it.
Yeah,
So in reality, if they wanted to sign someone, a free agent, and they know we're not gonna have a QB, we only have one reliable receiver as of right now, Cameron Sutton.
Cortland.
Cortland Sutton. I don't know why I said Cameron Sutton. My bad.
You're good.
Cortland
He's a
Sutton.
corner though.
Yeah.
But Cortland Sutton, they only have him. It's at this point they're like, okay, he's young. He's a third or fourth year, right? He's not
Cortland. I don't know. I think he's kind of old,
Yeah.
older side.
He's like 6 years in, 7 years in.
He's still good though. Yeah.
He's still good. So right now they're trying to prepare for the future, and then they're realizing, okay, we have to eat a lot of our bad decisions. We have to pay for them. Let's pay for them early, get them out the way. That way we can focus it later on and get right back into it.
Yeah, I mean they'll be okay in a couple years, but they're just fucking up.
Being in the AFC West, bro, I'm happy. That's
Yeah.
cool. Whenever you see downfalls like that, you know what I mean? Run it. Same
Raiders
thing.
always picking on smaller teams, man.
Bro, we have to. We've been picked on for 20 years. What do you mean?
Bro, all I know is that fucking division runs through Patrick Mahomes.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
You guys could. I mean, I guess maybe it's not a bad thing that they're eating all this money and rebuilding now because Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes, bro. Like regardless, even if you had a really competitive team,
He's
are the
inevitable,
odds?
bro. He is inevitable.
Thanos.
He showed it, yeah.
But without the head chop off though.
Yeah.
all right. So winners going into free agency, or not going into, but winners for free agency. The moves that you guys seen so far. Start with you, Bright.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles again. They got Bryce Huff. They got back C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They signed one of their O-line. He was on the final year of his rookie deal. They got him, and they got Barkley. The biggest news out of all of them. The hottest person on the market this year. They signed him.
Yeah.
Like if you look at any other team, no team has done that good this free agency. Period.
Oh, big to differ, bro.
I would go with the Raiders, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
that Christian Wilkins, they're gonna be destroying any O line that they're going
Yeah.
against. It's gonna be a tough day at the office. I mean, you also sign.
But also, real quick, but even with the moves the Raiders made, are they a contender? Are they?
That's a good question, man. I think signing Gardner Minshew gives us a good floor, considering I think he's a lot better than Aiden O'Connell. I would give him. I mean, he could start on a lot. He's a fringe friend. He's a quality
Backup.
bro. I mean, he was considered. I think last year, I think he made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, he could keep you afloat for a while. Like,
Yeah,
say if you
yeah.
don't have a quarterback. I mean, they do have the recipe to beat the Chiefs. And
Yeah.
then the fact that they added an interior lineman to pair with Max Crosby, I think it's really good, but they are missing a quarterback. Like, the offense is what I'm worried about.
That's yeah, exactly, man. I mean, us losing Josh Jacobs too, that's a big deal. But I think Zamir White, he's doing as much damage as Josh Jacobs did last year. I mean, when you pull the numbers up, they're almost identical, but there's a slight edge going to Zamir White. So I do see us adding in the draft
Yeah.
on there. I think they're a complimentary running back away, as well as that quarterback from really competing with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I
I would
would
agree. I think if they had like a solid quarterback, I think
I
that'd be
mean,
there.
there's that news that the Patriots are looking to potentially
Trade down.
trade down and trade out, or just get a wide receiver in general. So if the Raiders can land in that spot, that's huge, man. And that's another reason why I think they do win free agency, because having Gardner Minshew as a bridge. I mean, we've seen what he did on the Colts. You know, it could be really well.
That's true. He did do good. He stepped in while AR was out, and he led them good.
They went to the playoffs. Or
No,
they just
I think
missed
they
it?
just missed it.
Yeah, they lost to the Texans, I think,
At the
for
last
the playoff
game,
spot.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was for the division, like winner got in or something.
Yeah.
I think it was also because of the Titans winning their game.
I think it was literally up to that game, that last game.
No, that
yeah.
was winning your
winning in.
So I mean, with that being said, bro, I think there's a good floor right there for QB play, and that's something that when we played the Chiefs and beat them, Aiden O'Connell didn't have a single pass in the fourth quarter, in like the second half.
Oh shit.
That's dog shit, bro.
He had
And we
less than
still won.
100 yards the entire game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's something to look forward to, but I still do want to add to that quarterback position.
Yeah, I think they will in the draft. There's like a lot of good pieces, I think, that are out there.
Yeah.
My winner so far, Houston Texans. They got Joe Mixon for a 7th round pick, which is insane because I think Joe Mixon is still
that guy.
still solid. And then Pierce kind of had like a down year, I think, right? So you kind of feel that need and give CJ Stroud a little bit more help on the offensive side.
Mm-hmm.
Re-signing Dalton Schultz, I think that's huge too, because I mean,
He did phenomenal this year.
yeah, and then he's just gonna keep building that chemistry with CJ, and then they're gonna, I think do pretty well together.
Texans and they traded for what's his name?
They signed
yeah.
Danielle Hunter, so
Oh yeah,
that's a fucking huge signing.
That's
he was
a
one of
huge
the
help.
one of the top edge rushers on the market, and like the fact that they got him, bro, like they beefed up their defense. I forgot who else they signed.
They still have Will Anderson too.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
Will
is
Anderson,
his second
he was-
year.
Yeah, he did he was rookie of the year last year.
Yeah, rookie of the
Will
year.
Anderson. Oh, defensive, yeah, rookie.
So you're gonna have Will Anderson on one side and Daniel Hunter on the other. They got the good defense.
Yeah, man.
And then they also have Derek Stingley in their backfield.
Yeah, and they picked up Jeff Okudah, Lonnie Johnson, Aziz Al-Shir, I think he's kind of underrated too. I don't know how to pronounce his
Damn,
name.
I didn't think about that. The Texans actually did really good this free
Yeah,
agency.
dude, D'Amico Ryans
Yeah.
don't play.
Yeah, bro, they're loading up. I feel like they see that window because CJ Stroud's rookie contract, right? Like they could pay all these guys now.
Trying to capitalize like the 49ers doing with Brock Purdy. Like, hey, we
Yeah.
can go all in on everybody right now before we have to pay our QB.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
think
hoping
about
the
it.
Raiders do, bro. Is duplicate exactly because I mean you got that gritty coach like D'Amico Ryans and
player
AP,
coach.
yeah, player coach. So I mean if we can do what they're doing to just model that a guideline, yeah,
They'll be right there, bro.
Texans, bro.
Yeah, and then look at like Hunter's contract aligns, I think, kind of similarly to CJ Stroud's, like 2 years. I think in like 2 or 3 years, CJ Stroud will be up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of perfect.
Oh, you know they're gonna do that 5th year option for him though.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, they're gonna keep.
Nah, they'll probably, if he keeps balling like that, they'll probably just sign him. Like, because the sooner you sign him, the more money you're saving in the long run, because the cap keeps going up and everything keeps going.
True that.
Or everything gets more expensive, I guess.
Lock bro in.
So switching, who's for the NFL next season? Who's gonna have the biggest chip on their shoulder for the running backs? Just overall. Let's start with you, Angel.
I think I went with Joe Mixon, right?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon, man, just for the fact that he's getting traded and they replaced him already. Inside of, not only are you finding out that you're getting released, but they already brought your replacement in, and now you're getting traded to his old team.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And I think he's in a suitable offense. I mean, the Texans, like we were just talking about, I mean, their trajectory is only going up and up. You know, I think he's happy about it going from the Bengals. I mean, they had an odd year last year, losing Joe Burrow, and then going into this year losing T. Higgins. That's going to be a big deal, you know.
Yeah,
I might not lose T. Higgins. Though.
Yeah, they franchise tagged him, but he wants out. You know, so I think he's going to have like a big chip and just want to get redemption.
Yeah, I think so. When I first saw Joe Mixon news, right, they said he was getting released, like just outright. Yeah, and I was like, damn. I saw something on I don't know if a reporter said it or whatever, but they said like, damn, the Bengals kind of fucked Joe Mixon because they let him or they released him at the end of the day when all the market's kind of already drying up. All the running backs were getting signed, like Josh Jacobs, all these guys. And I was like, fuck, that is kind of messed up. And then plot twist, he gets traded to the Texans. Yeah. And like we were just discussing, like we still think he has a lot, or I think he has a lot left, but I think it's going to be a good deal for him. And I think he will have a big chip on his shoulder, especially being the AFC. They line up in the playoffs, bro. That's going to be crazy because how we were saying, was it AFC North? Right?
The AFC
division.
North.
Yeah, like you guys are stacked in that division, so they could easily be like a wild card team and play a division winner, which could be the Texans. Yeah. Fucking, that'd be insane, bro. The Bengals and Texans first round.
That'd be dope.
I do feel like the Mixon going to the Texans was the best thing. I feel like it was a great landing spot for him, and it does a lot because he can catch, so that helps out with CJ if they need to do screen plays, and he still has that burst to get in. He can go in. He's kind of bigger, so he can go in between the tackles and fight through. So it helps them out. Last year, they had Pierce. Pierce did good, phenomenal his rookie year. Then did not do shit his second year. Dog, he owes me in fantasy, but never drafting that man again. Now they'll have Mixon, and it'll be more like, okay, Pierce, you can be kind of like that tough, nitty and gritty when we need you. Just get us 1-2 yards. Come on.
Yeah, bro. I'll trade you Pierce next year. Bro.
Never again.
All right, Brian. Who's gonna have the biggest chip on their shoulder?
Running back. I think it's gonna be Barkley.
Saquon.
You left your team. He's going to a division rival, not even someone that's far away. A team that your prior team they hate. Now you're going over there. You wanted more money, which I completely understand. Like, get paid. You deserve to be paid. But at the same time, you're injury prone. You've had streaks where you haven't performed well, or where your team in general didn't perform well, and you were kind of being used as a scapegoat. People were saying, "Oh, Barkley's not playing good; it's kind of his fault." Yeah. But at the same time, in New York, the whole offense, you can tell it ran around him. And when he was there, when he was healthy, it was electric. They were making moves. They were driving down the ball down the field. He was doing everything great. Yeah. And that was with a terrible O-line. Now he's coming into the Eagles, where they have one of the best O-lines in the league. So if he doesn't perform, it's gonna be like, what the hell? Like, you're getting paid all this money, you're not doing shit. But if, in a sense, he has a lot to gain and a lot to lose at the same time.
It's a lot to prove, bro. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Just because, I mean, you're asking to get paid, never got paid. Then you're like, to your point, the whole offense. I felt like the offense ran through him. Bro was literally doing like everything with the shitty line, and like all like catching, running, like literally everything. And he was a good sport about it, like had a good positive vibe to him all season, saying that he wanted to play for the Giants. And now that they didn't want to pay him, they didn't even offer him anything.
That's nuts.
That's fucking insane.
Considering like
what he did.
And they signed Daniel Jones took that man's money and
robbed him. robbed them in broad daylight.
But he took Saquon's money, bro. Saquon should have been signed last year.
I'll say it like this: it's kind of like
to prove it for sure. You're
like Barkley. He's leaving his girlfriend to go with the girl he hates, like the girl she hates. So he's going there.
I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
A lot to prove.
A lot to prove. Like, you making the right choice. Everyone's gonna look at, are you making the right choice? Is it gonna be worth it? Are you gonna be happy? If not, you ain't coming back.
The one part that's crazy. I mean, I just want to see how losing Jason Kelce will affect that line. You know,
They were like,
and the tush push. You know that,
but they were gearing up their backup. Like, they had a young guy behind Kelce, so I feel like, I mean, you're not gonna replace Kelce,
yeah,
but it is gonna be interesting to see. But they still have a really good fucking line.
Yeah. I just want to see how that combination works between, you know, Saquon's used to getting the ball in that red zone, you know, and when you start throwing Jalen Hurts in there, why would you continue? I want to see the evolution of the tush push going into next year and see if it's going to be as lethal as it was, or if it's even going to be used as much, given you have Saquon.
I mean, we've saw different variations of the tush push this year. Like, we saw them doing okay. You think it's going to be a tush push, then the running back gets it and runs all to the side. Swift did it. There've been a couple like, okay, tush push, boom, it's a pass.
Yeah.
I feel like they've come up with the ways to hide the tush push if they're going to do it, or is it going to be a different variation now that teams are having to adapt and guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they I know last year they switched things up a little bit, but you have Saquon to run outside now. Like, if that shit doesn't work, give that shit to Saquon, bro. I think he'll
run that in.
He'll bring it home.
Another running back with a big chip on their shoulder, fucking Aaron Jones.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't get a contract with the Packers, or they couldn't restructure to stay there, and then he gets released, I guess, and then fucking signed by the Packers. Go out and sign Josh Jacobs. He is. I mean, I could kind of see them releasing him though. He was hurt, like he's getting older in age, and they kind of probably wanted to have a more power back style, which Josh Jacobs is, and the fact that he got released and they picked him up, signs with the Vikings, another guy going in the division.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
he's have a big chip on his shoulder, and he could potentially ball out if he avoids any injuries.
Yeah, he just needs to stay healthy, man. Because we saw in the playoffs what that man could do. When he's healthy, that man is insane.
Yeah,
he throws up numbers, man.
Yeah, he'll have a big chip on his shoulder. I think he's going to be like a prove it year, like with the rest of these dudes.
Green Bay's a little odd though, man. Getting rid of A.J. Dillon. That's their complete backfield. They got rid of A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. They've started for them the last 3-4 years. You replace him with Josh Jacobs, who's he's a bell cow.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna continue. He doesn't need a complimentary back.
Yeah, you probably still get him a little help, but
you probably will, but he doesn't need one, bro. We had for 4 years this guy just by himself.
Bro, but think about what that's gonna do for fucking the pass game and Jordan Love and all those young guys. Like,
that offense is gonna be insane.
Yeah, they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be fucking dangerous, bro. And they got a little bit of playoff experience by just fucking around and accidentally making it there, bro, and actually almost beating the best team in the NFC. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I felt like they had a chance to beat the 49ers if they just kept the pressure on. They let off, and kind of that's where they fucked up. Because what they did with the Cowboys, they kept the pressure on, and they kept it on the entire way.
Yeah, I think it's just going to depend on Jordan Love, though, at the end of the day. They got all the pieces, I think. The defense could do better, but
there's a lot of, like, glimpses of
greatness
in QBs. Yeah. Green Bay and QBs, that's something they're always going to find.
Crazy, man.
All right, in this free agency, which wide receivers should be the most upset with the teams or with the moves that their teams have made or lack thereof?
I will go with T. Higgins. T. Higgins, we saw what he's done the entire year when he was with the Bengals, the entire couple years actually. When Chase was out, dude balled out. Yeah. He's had some injury problems, but it's not that much. He deserves his money. He should have been paid. He's done his time, and them just franchise tagging him and saying like, okay, and not even an exclusive. You're doing a non-exclusive so you can let him go out, which is showing like, okay, we want to see you go out and test your value. And they're I feel like they might use it as a way to negotiate his contract in the future.
Yeah. What about you?
I would go with Jefferson, man.
Jefferson.
To go from, I mean, Kirk Cousins to Walmart Kirk Cousins and, and Sam Darnold, bro.
Hey, bro, put some respect on
I
Sam
like Sam.
Darnold,
I mean,
bro.
I like SC Sam Darnold, bro. You know,
He
but
just never had a fair chance, bro.
I mean,
I
bro,
mean, he's had a lot of chances.
Yes, I'm just
bro, it just sucks, bro, to see Jefferson have to go through, because we saw the QB corral last year, right? After Jefferson went down, and then he had to go from
Kirk.
Kirk to what's his name?
Josh Dobbs for a
before
bit.
before Dobbs came in, because remember Dobbs got traded
what
from
is
the
his
Cardinals. There was that rookie QB.
Keenum?
No, it's not
No.
Keenum. It's like McDonald or
He-
something, or like
He had his first career start, and then he got a concussion. Right?
he was okay, but like
He only played like
he's not like he was on a quarterback. The Vikings had a quarterback carousel with injuries and all that shit, and then Jefferson had his injury too, basically.
Yeah, and then you got Dobbs who came in, and then his first, like the first game that they played together, he got him hurt. You know,
Yeah.
It's just you want, and he even endorsed potentially getting Justin Fields. It doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah,
It just has you wondering what they're going to be doing in the future and how serious they are about winning. You know, 'cause guys in his prime years, it just sucks when you don't have it. You know, like
what do you make of him not signing that contract
last year
Yeah,
or
with all that news came out saying he didn't re-sign, basically.
I don't blame him.
It makes you wonder, like, if you don't. It's honestly, bro. It's a trip. I'll relate it back to the Raiders because they don't have a quarterback and Devontae Adams. You sign because you think you're gonna. Well, you're there and you want to support the team because you know you love them and the fan base and all that. But if they're not gonna do anything for you to help you win, you're gonna be frustrated. You might not want to be there.
I feel like with JJ also, if you think about it, he didn't sign that contract because he wanted to know who's going to be at QB.
Yeah.
He wanted to be. He wanted security. Like he wanted to know who's my QB going to be in the future. This year, he knew Kirk was going to be a free agent. Kirk was balling until the ACL injury. That wrench gets thrown in now. You know, you think about it. Okay, the Vikings, they're not going to offer him that much money. Who's going to be willing to offer that much? The Falcons, they throw a fucking bag at him. And then now,
Love it.
Who's going to be now? If I'm JJ, I'm looking at an empty QB spot. Who is going to be the person throwing me the ball? Because
Darnold.
Then again,
Walmart, Kirk Cousins.
Bro, Darnold spent some time in the 49ers. He's going to be fucking dialed in. He's going to take whatever Kyle Shanahan or the fuck taught
We
him.
hope, bro.
Bro, he's going to fucking sling it, bro. He's going to have a Baker Mayfield type year.
You're gonna draft Darnold. You're gonna use.
I'll draft him.
You'll have him as your starting
Huh?
quarterback.
How many years has Darnold been in the league?
Like 8.
Nah, bro, since
6.
like 2016 maybe. I don't know.
And how many
2015.
teams has he been on since then?
Jets, Panthers, 49ers.
And now we're adding Vikings.
Bro, okay, hold on. Let's pump the brakes on this bitch real quick,
All
bro.
right, let's go.
Jets, dog shit offense. Look at Zach Wilson's experiencing the same thing. You can go back to however long, bro. That's a dog shit offense. It's always been dog shit. Go to the Panthers.
Panthers had DJ Moore and CMC when he was there, bro.
Okay, but look, another dog shit franchise, bro.
It's the franchise,
Okay.
but that
But go
what
ahead.
homeboy who's that quarterback? The black dude. He had that
PJ Walker.
PJ Walker had dog walked a few teams with that offense, bro.
No, he did, but like, bro, how many games did he dog walk? Though is what I'm trying to say. Like he didn't do that.
Three
He didn't do
legacy games,
bro. He didn't have he didn't do that much better, bro, than fucking Sam Darnold. Look, watch Sam Darnold gained some composure, bro.
I hope so, bro, for JJ's sake.
He's gonna fucking dial it up, bro. I feel like he's gonna have a comeback year.
I don't know. I see that. I look at that QB spot and I see.
I mean, they did have some
Insecurity.
success with Nick Mullins, though. I will give them
That's
that.
who it was. Or Nick Mullins.
Yeah, I think it was.
Nick Mullins, and there was a rookie, like light skinned
look
black
this shit
dude. I
up.
forgot his name.
He was fucking white, bro.
No, he was a-
I think I know who you're.
no, he got
talking about.
hurt and he lost his job. Like
Oh,
I know
Not
who you're talking
Dobbs.
about.
nasty and Madden, bro.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
what I was thinking about it because we use him in Madden.
I forgot his name though.
He's been there for like 2 years.
Sorry, bro. I have to look this
Yeah,
up.
look
It's
him up,
fucking
look him
bothering
up.
me, bro.
But yeah, Nick Mullins, gunslinger, bro. Brett Favre mentality. He got the job done. I'm hoping Sam Darnold got a big arm, bro. If he just lets loose and just lets it ride,
He's gonna
maybe,
be
but
accurate. He's gonna need to be a big play though.
but-
He needs to be accurate.
Jaron Hall, Nick
Jaron Hall.
Mullins,
It's Jaron Hall. That's
No.
what I'm
Sam
talking about.
Darnold, QB1 right now. it wasn't. I don't know his name.
It was Jaron Hall. That's who I was talking about.
Yeah, Jaron Hall. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Jaren Hall's black for sure. Yeah, he's like a light skin, huh?
Yeah, he's light skinned.
'Cause I was
Just
like,
because of the name.
no, he's
Bro.
bro. Jaren Hall sounds black to you.
That's for sure.
Jaren Hall's black.
Jaren Hall doesn't sound black.
Sounds like it could be white or black.
Dog.
Jaren?
Jaren?
Jaren Hall?
Jaren's a black name.
How you spell it?
Jaren.
Yeah, that's a black name. You're not gonna see no white boy named Jaren Hall,
I
guy.
don't know. I feel like I could see a white Jared.
Oh man, that's
Jared is
like-
white, huh?
Jared is white,
Yeah.
bro. It's like finding a white bright.
This nigga throwing shade.
No, but how many other people do you know with the name Bright?
I've only met. No, I haven't even met one person. I've been told that they met somebody else with the same name as me.
Damn.
That's a
Do
Bright.
you have like another name? Like, is there like a Nigerian name?
My middle name.
What is your middle name?
Okay, Zcom.
What? What?
It's like Okzcom.
Okay, Zico.
Okay, Zekum.
Yeah. See, that's harder to
That's
pronounce.
that's
Okay.
kind of tight though.
Okay, Zekum.
Okay, Zico. I feel you.
Oh, she.
So like it goes like that. Out of everyone in my family, I'm the only one who has a normal first name, and then my middle name it goes more in my Nigerian culture.
Okay, Zekum.
I'll call you Zeke. You have any nickname?
No, dog.
Hey, he's Zeke now, bro.
Zeke or Cum?
Pause on that. Please don't call me that.
Okay.
Bro, I was just saying your name, bro.
Please, no,
Okay,
dog.
Okay, Zeke.
Oh man.
You fucked up. That's your middle name.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Bro, he's giving us his full name on the pod.
Oh, nah. Oh, he did, huh? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, give me little tears, bro. Oh, what were we talking about?
We talked about the YRs.
Jaren Hall, yeah.
All right, Jaren Hall. Yeah. Sam Darnold's gonna fucking sling it. I think I could also see them, bro. Low key, I could see them maybe potentially trading up too.
Yeah, man. As
Caleb
long
Williams
as-
said he wants to play over there.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
They need to make a move. Trade with someone at the tops. They can't trade with the Bears. Get either Fields or get that number 1 pick.
I don't think the Bears will trade him though, just because it is a division rival. You know.
Yeah, I don't think they are either.
So you probably do have to trade up. They probably wouldn't trade the 1 pick to him. Division rival, you know. So
Yeah.
their hopes are probably that wait 1, 2, maybe
2 to 3.
maybe 3.
Because I think they're 1, 2, and 3 is all going to be QBs. They're all teams
Yeah.
that need QBs.
Yeah, but who's gonna trade out?
It
Commanders
would,
aren't.
it would be
Commanders
the
aren't
Patriots.
trading.
It would be the Patriots.
Patriots?
That's where everyone's targeting the Patriots because they said, or maybe even the Cardinals. But the Cardinals are looking towards like neighbors or, neighbors.
Yeah.
If MHJ ain't there,
I think that's gonna be hella interesting because I think a trade isn't gonna happen until teams see who the fuck the Commanders are gonna pick.
yeah,
Because if Jaden Daniels is sitting there at 3, I think teams are gonna like.
oh,
They're going to
bro.
flood in easily.
Yeah, they're gonna flood that. But I don't know. I don't know if like the hype's there for Drake May or
They're,
I'm just not.
they're saying that Drake May is dropped to number 3 on the odds list.
on the odds list.
Yeah.
I
Why?
believe it, bro.
Oh, Jaden Daniels jumped up. Yeah, Jaden Daniels jumped up.
I have like a fucking deep feeling though that that's like the next Josh Allen. Like
Yeah,
just
everyone's
because of
saying
his
that.
build, like and how strong he is and everything.
He has a cannon arm, but the thing is, his accuracy is the part that's
but you could.
But you can always teach accuracy.
yeah.
Arm strength, that's natural given.
And he's big as fuck.
Bro,
too.
the alien.
The
What's his
biggest
name?
one.
What's guy?
Richardson.
No, he's in the draft this year,
Alien.
dude. His
What team? What school? You got to point out the
Position,
school.
bro. What the fuck?
quarterback.
What
He
school?
had the cannon arm, bro.
Oh, Joe Milton.
Joe Milton.
Yeah.
Joe
alien,
Milton.
bro.
Oh, from Alabama.
Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
I'll do a hot take, bro. I don't think he's gonna get drafted.
Joe Milton.
I don't think so, bro.
He'll get drafted.
I hope so, but I don't think so.
He'll
I-
go 7th round.
Just because they say he's so like raw of a talent that he's going to be a lot of work and people aren't going to want to do the work necessary to take him on.
See, they said the same thing about AR. They said like he has natural, like he's raw. He has natural potential. Someone just got to draw it out of him. They literally said the same thing about him.
AR's bro. Buccaneers, bro. Joe Milton's there.
Yeah.
Not at 26, but at fucking
Like third
Sixth
like
round.
fifth
third,
round, sixth
fourth,
round.
maybe. I don't know, but take a chance, bro. Because
That guy has a cannon for an arm.
yeah, So the last receiver that we think should probably be upset this year is Cortland Sutton, right?
Oh yeah.
Jerry Jeudy, his side man, running man next to him
For the last 3-4 years, yeah.
is gone for picks. No quarterback. I don't even know who the fuck their quarterback is. They're probably going to draft. I feel like they're going to draft JJ McCarthy.
They lost Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Lost Drew Lock to the Giants, I think. So, yeah, I think that's another shitty situation to be in. Like the Broncos overall is just a shitty situation, but for Cortland Sutton, who is still very capable of putting up numbers and producing, like I would be upset if I were him. He's just. I'd be upset if I was anybody on the Broncos. Like if I was Pat Surtain, I'd be get me the fuck out of here, bro. Like any of those players, I think like they just need to dip out.
Remember he tried to leave and they didn't want to trade him.
Yeah, he's not gonna get traded, bro. He's too fucking good. But
yeah, he's still in his first contract, right?
Yeah. Still he's gonna get paid, I think, soon though.
He's gonna get paid top dollar.
Yeah, he's arguably the best. But yeah. All right, that'll conclude today's episode for the On-Site Podcast. Tune in next week. Tune into all our social platforms for more content. We're going to be doing March Madness brackets, more fantasy stuff, and NFL draft. Thank you, Bright, for coming on. Thank you, Angel. Until next time.
Catch y'all.
I don't care what they talking about. If I paid the pad for you, would you walk it out? Would you stay 10 toes when you hear that shit blow? When it all goes black and you're moving slow-mo, whoa.